What's going on, Switching Gears family? All right, we're about to go for a short ride. My buddy Clark just picked up his bike. I just got done with it. He did the black spokes up front and back, 21 up front, 18 in the rear. Also did a custom air cleaner, Screaming Eagle tuner, and a couple of little odds and ends. Also, he got brand new 12-inch KST 6-bin bars. And then he added other little goodies to it, so the bike turned out good. He also upgraded it with a 19 CVO seat, front, back, and the backrest. The bike came out good. He's about to ride back to Albany, and I'm going to ride him with him in the 18 Street Glide, and we're going to get a couple of videos. Stay tuned. All right, we're on the road, headed down this back road, trying to get on 95. Coming out of the Bluffton, South Carolina area. So we're about to get ready to hit the 95 and head down Savannah way, and then get ready to cut over. Like I said, we're doing a short ride to Albany, Georgia. It's about 250 miles or so. I won't be going the whole way. I'm just gonna ride with them halfway, so I'll cut that in half. I'll do about 125 with them, then we'll break off at a gas station somewhere and then take off. Beautiful day to ride. Beautiful day to ride. Let's see what the bike is showing. Storm is showing 73 degrees. I got on my gloves. I got on my Patrol 2 boots, some Harley jeans, and a 3/4 sleeve t-shirt. Got my summer jacket in my bags just in case, but it's just a nice day out. I had shot you guys the footage last week of me riding Clark's bike. After I got finished with it, I took it out to the local Harley and around, tried to put about 100 miles on it. Scrubbing the brakes in, scrubbing the tires in, and got new, got new everything on it. So, but that video got corrupt. It just, I couldn't get it to download right, so. But what I was talking about in the video, I was kind of talking about the difference between the Street Glide, and you can see him right there in the rearview mirror, and the Road Glide. And my opinion on the two bikes, because I've owned both, and just the long and short of it, they're both phenomenal touring bikes. I mean, they can get you where you need to go affordably, gas-wise. I mean, the bikes may be kind of expensive depending on what you consider expensive. And had to get around that. Let me wait for Clark. Gas-wise and comfortable, they can both get you where you need to go. But the Road Glide, in my opinion, wins that category of best touring bike because of that sharp nose fairing and the independent steering that it had. I haven't been on the Street Glide in almost a year now, because I got rid of my 16 CVO last year when I got Storm, and just getting back on the Street Glide was a love-hate. I love it because it's a Street Glide. I mean, it's a Harley, it's a nice big touring bike, and I love the look of it. I hated it because of the crosswind that I was getting on it, and I'm not used to that anymore because I don't get that on Storm. Like today is pretty breezy. We got a nice good crosswind going right now, and as you can see, if I look at my phone, it's not even moving. But when I noticed when I was riding Clark's bike, when that crosswind hit me, I found myself having to fight those handlebars again. So in my opinion, anything with that sharp nose is going to be not a better ride, I would just say a smoother ride. It's less fighting in the top parts, on your upper body. But other than that, we're going to ride a little bit more. We're going to pull over here in a little while. I need to gas up. I'm at a little bit below half. I usually gas up before a trip, but it's kind of busy. Working in the garage, got a couple of new things on the table. I hope everybody's been safe out there. I'll cut you guys back on when we get to the gas station. Okay, we're gonna pull in here real quick and get us some gas. There's the 95 up there. I'm gonna whip in here real quick and fill up, check on Clark. I think I'm gonna go to the Octane instead of the Speedway. Check on Clark real quick. See how he's adjusting to those new bars and those tires. And then, you know what? I'll go to the Speedway. And then we're gonna hit 95. I always have a hard time getting this smooth cap out, especially your hands got anything on it. What you thinking so far? How I feel? Feel a little bit different with the tires on it?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Does it feel like it's fighting you more in the leans, or it leans over easier?
It leans where I want to go, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at your rear view, man. It looks good.
Yeah.
Lead the next away so I can get some of them footage of you.
You run out?
Said lead the next part.
Okay.
All right, I'll cut your gas back on once we get through gas enough. Very nice day to ride. Bike is riding good. Looks like he's starting to get used to it. I still think he needs to kind of pull the bars back a little bit, but he said he's going to try to ride it like that and see how he feels. And then if not, I kind of showed him how to tilt the fairing back a little bit so he can get to those 4 bolts and tilt it, adjust the bars himself. But right now it seems like it's going pretty good. Storm is riding great. These KST's bars, I love them. You know, I tried to go to the BCM bars, but they just didn't work out for me. It was too much of a push forward stance. I like to kind of lay back on my backrest and cruise. So for now, the KST bars are going to be here to stay. We're on our way headed towards Macon, going through Bryan County. I got the street glide in my rearview mirror, and we just got passed up by a Gold Wing. Those guys in those Gold Wing know they be riding. That thing shot by me like a sewing machine. But other than that, it's just a nice day to ride. There's not too many vehicles on the road. Storm is showing, let's see, 74 degrees, and it's a cool 74 degrees. It's a nice cross breeze going, and it's just a perfect day to stretch out. I'm gonna take him about another 40 or 50 miles and then turn around and work our way back. We're on 16 headed west, mile marker 142. I can't tell you how comfortable this Ultimate seat is. If you guys haven't checked out Ultimate seats, go over to their website, see if you can find a seat for your bike. I'm sure you can. And they give you a 14-day trial period. No questions asked. Within 14 days, you can turn the seat in and get your money back. That's a pretty good product. It'll kind of let you know how you like the seat or not, especially now. You can almost do a whole trip and back in 14 days. So stay tuned. We're gonna just ride a little bit more and enjoy this weather. And I cut you guys back on at the halfway mark. All right, we already did the turnaround and we're almost on our way back to South Carolina. Like I said, it was gonna be a real quick ride. I didn't cut you guys on a lot because it was just a flat, straight road. It's just a straight shot there and back. So there it is. Welcome to South Carolina. It is a great day to be out riding. Not too cold, it's not too hot. Barely a cloud in the sky. So not too far from here. Almost be home. So this week I'm trying to get Storm on the lift. I got the new Legend front ends. I'll be putting a video out about that here in a couple of days. Also, I need to put out the video, the winner video to announce the winner of the tour bag. And but yeah, I'll be getting Storm on the lift so I can tear her front end down and put the Legend front end in. And very excited. I want to definitely see how it rides and the difference it makes. I love the Revo Age on the rear, but I just was told once you do the front and the back combination, it is awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. A lot of motorcycles out today. And I can see why. I'm starting to notice things are starting to open back up slowly. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think the most important thing is just, you know, everybody. Hold on, I got a bug in my helmet. I don't know how they get in there. I think the most important thing is everybody try to be as safe as possible. Try to be as safe as possible when they're out and about. Put your mask on, put your gloves on, and keep your hands washed, and you know, take your vitamins and different things like that. But I think we're going to have to learn how to live with the disease until they can figure out a way to stop it. But enough of that. We're about positivity today. It's such a nice day. Coming up here on my exit. And Storm is super dirty, but she is riding good. I'm gonna give her a bath tomorrow. There's the welcome center, rest area. Oh, somebody's on a, look like a, no, it wasn't a Harley. The first thing that popped in my mind was a Vulcan, but I'm not sure. Man, I have been craving a blizzard from Dairy Queen. I've always been a fan of Dairy Queen. I know there's a lot more high-end choices out there as far as ice cream, but for me, ever since I've been a kid, it's been all about Dairy Queen. It's not too sweet. Here's the spot. Just can't eat them. Can't eat them every day. I wish I could. I just can't eat them every day. There's a big fireworks superstore. And we're gonna just take this little road, nice little curve, lean and look through and throttle in. Nice little curve. And I'll cut you guys on right when we're back at the house. We're about 15 minutes out. Gonna take a couple of back roads. That's so nice. Take a couple of back roads and then we'll put this ride in the books. I'm relaxed today. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. If you're fortunate enough to have your mom, thank God I still am. Reach out to her. And definitely let her know that she's much appreciated. Much appreciated. I've been looking at those little shorty shifters, kind of the shorty quicker 2-finger shifters. I'm gonna look those up. Kind of like those. If anybody has ever used them, let me know. And if so, drop a link in there where I can get some at, because I'm really interested in them. So next upgrades for Storm is going to be the Legend shocks up front. I'll be complete with the suspension. And I've got to get me some saddlebag lights for my rear. Probably gonna do the Shira 3D or the custom dynamic bag blades. Let me see. That's really it. I mean, I pretty much got it the way I want her. I don't really know what else I could do. I was really contemplating hard on putting the 19 and up GTSs, the Harley Boom, switching, retrofitting mine out and putting that one in. But I mean, honestly, I barely use I don't even use this for navigation. I use my phone, and I don't really listen to music when I'm riding. I'm kind of just enjoying the quietness, enjoying the sound of the bike. I rarely listen to music. I never cut the GPS on. What I will do is like this. I'll just have the nav on so I can kind of see the street, and I might put the gas checkpoints in there so I can see the gas stations, but that's really about it. So I just didn't see the value in it. It's going to run you about $1,500 to $1,800 depending on where you get it from. And there's videos on YouTube on how to retrofit it yourself, put it in there, and then after that take it to the dealership to get it flashed. But I didn't see the need to drop almost $2,000 into another radio just to get rid of the buttons, although it would have been cool to have, but I didn't. If I'm gonna do that, then I'll take that $2,000 and put it into some performance upgrades. I'm really looking hard at that 131 kit that Harley got out now, but I don't want to lose my functionality of touring, and I don't want to turn Storm into a gas guzzler. I just, it hasn't been out long enough for me to evaluate and see people put some extensive miles on that thing. I don't plan on racing or anything like that, but it'll always be cool to have a little bit more power when you need it. But other than that, I don't have any more upgrades that I want to do. I did the Clockworks windshield, got the LED lights up front, got the bars, heated grips, tour pack, the seat, shocks front and rear. I mean, it's a CVO. It's not really much you need to do to it. So, but if you guys can think of something, drop a comment. let me know. Maybe it's something that I'm missing. All right, cut you guys on as we get close.